not once, not twice, but 3 times. A Virginia woman hoping to get a big, juicy steak instead got a substantial helping of snake, with a side of venom. While walking through the foyer at Longhorn Steakhouse with her family, Rachel Myrick's left foot got chomped on by an unlikely culprit, Thrice. Initially thinking she got stung by a bee or hornet, Myrick groped her foot and realized to her horror that there was an 8-inch copperhead snake attached to it. After quickly shaking it off, her boyfriend and son stomped on the snake to kill it. They then called 911, but left the dead snake on the floor so the EMTs could confirm what it was. Waiting for help was excruciating, as Myrick's foot quickly began to swell. When the swelling later spread all the way to her hip and thigh, doctors gave her antivenin. She has since been released after spending over 5 days in the hospital, but says the recovery will take about 3 more months. Ouch. Copperhead bites aren't fatal to humans, but they are pretty painful. The restaurant still doesn't know how the snake got in, but suspect it may have slithered in from a retention pond down the hill. Probably wanted a nice juicy steak too. Snakes will slither just about anywhere.
Wouldn't want to live in that house. After being rattled by a slithery surprise on Tuesday, a family in Abilene, Texas, quickly realized their unwanted house guests brought friends. Lots of them. The family's young son had gone to the bathroom that morning and found a big clump in the toilet bowl that was definitely not poop. Nope, today y'all get a rattlesnake. It was an adult, alive, and slithering out of the bowl, prompting the boy's mom to kill it with a shovel. They called a snake removal company, who deduced that the serpent had gotten in through a relief pipe. It wasn't alone either. There were 13 chilling in the storm cellar, and 10 more under the house, all of them western diamondback rattlesnakes. Well, shit. Fortunately, all 24 snakes were found and caught. The relief pipe has also been sealed, which hopefully means no more venomous surprises during toilet time. Though it really wouldn't hurt to check before you go.
Snake busts into internet cafe and scares the crap out of patrons. A group of users at an internet cafe in Ang Thong, Thailand got the shit scared out of them when an unexpected customer showed up at the door. The security camera footage captured on April 8th shows the moment the sneaky serpent, a rat snake, enters the room and immediately causes chaos, jumping into the joint and slithering around the room as the poor lads try to get on top of chairs or run for their lives. Here's some great news. We've got multiple angles to show you, and as you can see, each is just as entertaining as the last. Take another look at that angle in slow-mo, and you'll see the snake try to bite onto that poor guy's behind. He doesn't look too thrilled about it, does he? This is the camera angle from just outside the cafe. Keep an eye on the door there, and you'll see the slithery reptile spring through the gap the second he sees an opening. Wow, that guy's fast! Luckily for the jumpy patrons, rat snakes are not venomous, and as their name suggests, they typically feast on rodents and birds, suffocating them using their killer constriction technique. But the threat of death or serious injury aside, that's still no way to start a productive day. Where's Samuel L. Jackson when you need him?
2 male carpet pythons battle it out.
Thanks. Yeah, shit.
An Australian mom and her young son got a slithery surprise when they looked out of the window one day last week. Rebecca Beale from Goonongarry in New South Wales said unfortunately her son learned a few new swear words during the hypnotizing sight of 2 male carpet pythons having a Barney played out on her back porch. Ah, Australia. Where else on the planet could such scenes take place than the land where every living creature, apart from the koalas, seems hell-bent on trying to poison or swallow you whole? This is a place where if the venomous spiders, rapacious crocodiles, or great white sharks don't get you, then the Joe Blakes definitely will. In Australia, you don't go to Mother Nature. No, she comes to you. Even in their own homes, Aussies get a front row seat as some of the finest creatures in the animal kingdom try to get a stranglehold on supremacy.
Sit. Can you sit on me?
According to Beale, the 2 pythons fell off the roof of her house on September 1st, which many down under consider to be the first day of spring. Beale video said she and her little ankle biter watched with a mixture of fascination and disgust as the snakes had a real fair dinkum go at each other. Carpet pythons are native to Australia and can grow up to 13 feet long. They live on a diet of small mammals, birds, and lizards, though incidents of them swallowing small dogs and little blonde Australian boys are not unheard of. Okay, just kidding about the last one. But we don't see anyone going outside to test the theory.
Yucky. Snake. Blech.
Seems like the two snakes were happy to fight it out when they thought no one was watching. But as the pythons came to realize they weren't alone, the two supreme predators seemed to lose interest in one another. Instead, they focused their attention on the potential meal sitting right behind the glass door. Which means it was probably a good time to put down the camera, seal all the doors, and wait for the snakes to slither on back into the bush. Australian woman wakes up to find huge python in her bedroom. This video has gone viral online after an Australian woman posted it to Facebook. Queensland woman Trina Hibbard, a resident of Mission Beach, apparently woke up one day to find this 5-meter-long python in her bedroom. She affectionately named it Monty, you know, after Monty Python. According to Hibbard, she's pretty sure Monty has been around for a while and has been living in her roof. She says he used to slither down to the pool area for some food and water, and then slither back up just before sunrise. Which she seemed okay with until she woke up one day to find Monty chillin' inside her bedroom. To give you an idea of just how big Monty the 5-meter python is, that's about the length of 5 baseball bats lined up end to end. Meaning his full length could stretch out from the bedroom and into the hallway. Somehow, Hibbard managed to lock the entire snake in the bedroom while she got help. Her post says she's pretty happy the python has been dealt with, as according to the snake catcher, Monty was a kangaroo killer. So basically, Hibbard is probably lucky to be alive. Snakes on a plane! This video captures the jaw-dropping moment when a snake slithered into the passenger section of an Aeromexico flight. The plane was en route to Mexico City from Torreon in northern Mexico on Sunday. Passenger Indalecio Medina said the person next to him saw the snake emerge from an overhead storage bin. Medina got up, then everyone else on the flight noticed the snake and unbuckled their seatbelts to keep a safe distance from the scaly intruder. The snake then dropped down to the space between rows 5 and 6, allowing a couple of passengers to use a blanket to grab it and put an end to the drama. The flight was quickly granted priority landing after the pilot contacted air traffic control at Mexico City Airport. Aeromexico said they're investigating how the snake got on the plane and will take measures to prevent such incidents from happening again. Man, where's Samuel L. Jackson when you need him? Because that was a motherfucking snake on a motherfucking plane. The snake that almost stole Christmas. Not even the holidays are safe in Australia, as one woman realized after she found a slithery surprise waiting in her Christmas tree. The 1-meter-long reptile had likely gotten into the Frankston, Melbourne home through an open door before making itself at home in the festively decorated tree. It wasn't long before the woman spotted the deadly new Christmas decoration, which turned out to be a venomous tiger snake. Notorious for their potentially fatal bites, the buggers are one of the most dangerous snakes in Australia and are common during the summer. Despite probably knowing all of this, the woman managed to remain calm. She holed herself up in a room before sending a photo of her guest to a professional snake catcher. 20 minutes later, the tiger snake was in a bag, and Christmas was back to normal. It was eventually released back into the bush, far from humans and other Christmas trees. Phew! Close one.